Ngayong hapon, magluto na po tayo ng sudan. Kita di na mahulog. Ang luto ng mga dahit kaya para maluto. Luto po pansit inog. Dakuan lang, nagtaligsik. Banaa po niya akong karaw eh. Ang batangan nagkuan. Ang tubig para maluto ang ignong pansit. Ay, hangin. Palong akong giluto. Ngit-ngit po. May alin ako ano ha. Alihan na lang ko ang para di mo palig. Big about check. Alihan para dili mo salip sa hangin. Rupang gihapon. Gulay bitchin, dili ko manalithin. Magbutang ng tag-oyster sauce. Yung lasa niya. Sabang. Masar na itong eggnog. Eggnog. Asa itong naunting. Hutlon kay daghan na ni kayo. Egg noodles, ito na yung daghan na. Yung marap yung tuon dahil doon may makaan. Ang harap na lang yung tuon. Daghan na pa na. Daghan tayo. Ignog, mag-ignog, isa tanga noodles. Ano yung din yung ignog noodles, no? Ay, gagmay. Yung grano. Ay, tambaw, diha nining, kulong ka kay manungkab ka sa sudan. Diha ka lang, agwanta ka. Ngawat makagsudan. kalami sa akong egg noodles. Muna yung brand egg noodles, oh. Egg noodles. Ang sarap-sarap ng akong egg noodles. Oh, bungkag na sa hangin. Lunod na itong gulay. Kami hindi siya kay malasa. Butangan ako uguan. Chinese pizza. Muna akong egg noodles. Labi ko sa dahang gulay. Dali kayong kinabuhi sa egg noodles mo luto. Ay, luto na. Lala. Ang dami kami sa pan. Lala. Dali, kay magkaon na. Pag kuha na ito lamisa dito, be. Ready na ito dito, be. Sige lang, kay magpiti mo on nya, ugod di tumo na niya, di mo kaon na pud utro. Luto na. Luto na. Luto na.
Sama yung platan ng charang.
Ano dito?
Kani mama? Kani ba?
Bisang asa dia, basta magkaon. Minit lang yung taon on. Abrihe doon na din kung hindi ba na magkuhan gitu. Ay kaon na ko itong kuhan. Hindi na ito lang kagawas ng iring anan. Abrihe na dadi at para mo hayat. Imbis naglungkit ko, nausap ang plano. Na, si Kwande ko ka na-ngit-ngit.
Ayaw naman.
Ika na.
Amazon.
Luto na. Luto na mo.
Nawala akong add-on.
Among egg noodles, luto na.
Asa kong plato mama?
Na diha. Na may pan diha. Gusto ka magpan, napoy ka noon na pa oh. Tuwaso na lang nila sayang. Mga unta ninyo. Hindi ka maluto ang kuan, egg noodles. Matong suka. Suka. Dapat dito nabilin. Daghan pa. Dali, mga untan ninyo. Panihapon na ni. Langanin mo mainit. Panihapon na lang. Sagay kung tinidor palihog ding di. Tinidor ba? Apay mong sudan ganina sa baw.
Kuha tinidor.
Kita. Kauntas. Naunta. Ang arang kay nihayag. Kau na ding. Yala. Kau na. Kami asa Sprite ang niya ay.
Pagpit, Sprite na. Nag-ulan man.
Kaya akong kung dito mausik. Ako. Buwan na madaon.
Diyan na.
Doon kami. Walang silupin diha nga kuan. Gusto kang paano? May paan dire o.
Hindi ko pan. Gusto ko junk food.
Gusto kang paano? May paan o. Yung pares. Hindi ka kanon. Yung pa'y
Hi
palaman.
everyone, welcome to the Here's My Story channel. I'm
Kau
Devin.
na din. Ba't dili
The
ka?
weirdest thing happened to me last night.
Napi akong
My
gulay.
twin
Oh.
sister Brianna
Ako tanin sa
barged
laron.
into my room and said, "You might
Uli
fool
na
everyone,
kaula
but
pa'y
you
kuan.
can't fool me. You're not my twin sister. Who are you? Why are you acting like my sister?" I stared at her, trying to see if she was joking. She looked dead serious. I said, "Brianna, are you okay? We're identical twins. We look exactly the same. Even Dad sometimes can't tell us apart. We're twins whether you like it or not." Brianna didn't seem to hear me. She said, "Look at you, still lying. But you can't fool me anymore. You're not my sister and I'm going to prove it. Everyone will know
Ikaw
you're
sa
an
bungkunding.
imposter." And left. I was dumbfounded. Why would Brianna do something like that? No matter how much I thought about it, I couldn't come up with an explanation. It was true that we hadn't been on good terms for a few weeks. We fought over something silly. When that happens, we usually stay away from each other. We even eat dinner at different times. Like all other siblings, there are times when we don't talk to each other, but this time it had gone on for too long. Still, it didn't make any sense for her to come and tell me, "You're not my twin and I'm going to prove it." To be honest,
Guys, love you,
Brianna
Mama.
is not only my twin sister, she's also my best friend. It actually makes sense because since we were identical twins, both our faces and our personalities are exactly alike. For me, this is nothing short of a miracle, and I always think I'm really lucky. But now my sister, who is always telling me how much she loved me, is
Bakit
acting
sabaw?
as if I was her worst enemy. My mom was also aware that we weren't
Kamanis
getting
sa
along.
bawang isda.
There's a burger place that we always go to. She took us there.
Wani dugawan din?
"Girls,
Huh?
I think this has
Wani
gone
kuan?
too far. It's time to end whatever this is." Trying to get us to make up. But Brianna wasn't interested. The whole dinner, she didn't say a word and just stared at me. It really freaked me out. When I woke up the next morning, I saw 2 pieces of paper on the floor. Someone must have slid them under the door while I was sleeping.
Naunta.
I couldn't believe my eyes when I read what was written on them. One said, "Who are you?"
Halang.
And the other,
Halang
"Where
umpili.
is the real Dennis?" I ran to my mom and showed her the note. Naturally, she didn't get it. "What are these?" she asked. I said, "Brianna has been telling me weird
Ba't
things
kasang
like,
kanding?
'You're not my sister. Why are you acting like you are?' And she slid these under my door last night. Mom, she's scaring me." My mom laughed. She said, "Oh, Devin, all Brianna wants to do is scare you. Girls are exactly the same, but your sister has always been a step ahead when it comes to creativity. See, she still
Di
knows how
naman
to
ko
be
ganahan ko dahil
creative,
mabuk
even
na
in a
kao na.
fight."
Matuloy ka
I
ng init.
knew Brianna was doing all this to scare me. I was really annoyed because she had actually succeeded. That night, Dad called both of us. "Your mom told me you two are having some issues. We're putting an end to this. I signed both of you up for summer camp. You will remember how much you liked each other
Asing ko,
after
nihapon
living
namin.
together in a tent for 2 weeks," he said. Both Brianna and I protested, but Dad wouldn't listen. "This is not your decision. Your mom and I already made the call. We're going there first thing in the
Kaya
morning.
gusto mo na ko
Pack
dun
your
yan.
bags,"
Kaon
he
ng
said.
pagkan.
Before I continue with my story, I just want to make a quick reminder. If you're enjoying this video, please click the like button now and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. This way you'll be notified when new videos drop. Thanks so much. Now, back to the story. The following day, we drove 15 miles to get to the camp.
Napa man
which
ko'y
was in a
gulay to
national
Bagyo
park.
Ben.
To be honest, this
Ano
was
daan
the
lang to.
perfect summer camp for high
Magluto
schoolers
ta ko
like us.
lumpia. Isupoy mo
Normally,
ko.
we would have both jumped at the offer, but this was not a good time because we literally hated each
Akong
other. They showed us to our
tanong
tent.
to kay ilugdag
Brianna
iring.
dropped off her bag and started
Hmm?
going out. Where are you going? I asked. I'm going to look for a place to stay. Do you think I'm that
Yutas!
stupid? I'll never stay in the same tent as you, she said. Brianna,
Uy,
please
Lutus.
cut this. You're not my twin
Ang si
nonsense.
Bruno,
You're
si
scaring
Bruno,
me,
ang
I
kuan.
said. She looked at me like she
Or
was
you.
surprised.
Oreo.
I'm the one who needs to be scared. I'm with an imposter who's saying she's my twin sister. If I tell my parents, they'll think I'm crazy. That's why I need proof, and I'm going to get it. I couldn't believe my ears. She still wouldn't drop this stupid game. I was furious. Find yourself a place to stay then. I don't want to see you again until
Kami,
this
wala
is
may
over.
oras
I
ng kaon.
screamed.
Basang
She
ka na
left
ang
without a
gutomon.
word. So mad, I
Kasi
started
pampaon.
crying. And I couldn't help but wonder, why is she doing this to me?
Manay to leg.
I had an idea.
Kaya ito.
I could find out exactly what Brianna was thinking and why she was acting like this from her journal. We both started keeping journals in elementary school. After a while, I gave up. But Brianna
Ah,
wrote
dito.
every day. Sometimes she would bring her
Minaw
journal to my
mami
room,
ang
flip to a
gamit
random
ng
page and start
sige.
reading. Then we would
Kadungga
talk about
gina
that
diya.
day. I
Tanabi
knew
at
that
mami
she
sa
was
kuan.
writing down every
Tanabi rin sa
single
diri sa
detail
kuan.
of her day.
Pila na.
I was so
Kung tanabi
anxious
rin sa
as I
diri nga
opened
mo na
Brianna's bag.
nag-background nga
I
news na
She
YouTube
brought
kan
her
sa
journal with
sa
her.
gina.
I was sweating bullets. She could come in any second. I was once again
Ano ka?
that thing is
Mana, basta na tong green na ba?
Unsa?
Katong one good menu sa mga sudan.
Nga man.
Dili mo ka?
Tagluto ato pa. Tagluto. Pakusga, padungog diri ding. Padungog diri. Ay lagi na ikuan lagi kay
It looks like her, acts like her. They can't fool me. I know my
Hapa
better
dito
than it does.
sa
It's trying to laugh like Devin, but it can't. Devin wins if she laughs. That thing can't do it. Every time it laughs,
Nagani ang naiusda nag-agi ganina. Yung pagpalit ko ang akong sabaw. Ang pamahaw ang banggit dito. Nagkaroon na noodles nilang pong kay. Limang paigo.
Walay sauce. Uga lagi.
Pinauga man na. Ang sabaw. Gusto na paglasa sa egg noodles sa pantuan. Iyatag na tanan sa iring ni kuan ang sobra. Mahurot. Hindi teka og yogurt ay nahurot naman.
Pahit tog 5 mama.
Kagamayan ng limo.
Pagpalit tog 20. Kagamay.
Magkagulat, yun na pwede. Mas mahal pa ang bulad kaysa isda. Kanang tubig giinom, alis din na bag-o.
Gilastan man ako.
Yung gas eh.
Gilas, ano, basa-basa magani. Papalit sig Spike na.
Ay, nagkakuan.
Sumas mamay.
Gusto ka mag-juice ka ng prutas. Yung juice na lang. Busog na. Inom lang katong kuan. Katong chocolate. Init ko tubig. Ulan na po. Ulan na po.
Karon na to Elima.
Ikaw na sa yabaw. Alin na sa abrihin. Sa babaw lang ano sila. Ihulog yun. Inong pupuan.
Tunga ta ato. Ha? Tunga ta ato.
Dark chocolate nga. Swiss miss. Mas lamig pa ni. Ang itong gunting.
Nasa kwarto.
Ya, gawas na ako to.
Nalagi.
Ikaw na ito ang inom na karon? Dili.
Mainom karon. Ano man?
That thing is not Devin. It's imitating Devin. It looks like her, acts like her. They can't fool me because I know my sister better than it does. It's trying to laugh like Devin, but it can't. Devin squints as she laughs. That thing can't do it. Every time it laughs, I can tell that it's not Devin. Oh my God!
Ano?
What was she
Sakit nila kung
saying?
likod-lok.
She was seriously thinking I wasn't her real twin
Para
sister.
ba to?
She was calling me that thing. My ears started ringing. I felt so weak that I almost collapsed.
Lamit lagi
At that
mama.
moment, Brianna walked in. She saw me holding her journal. She leapt and grabbed it from my hand. It's all here. You can't even guess what's going to happen to you once I prove you're not Devin. You think you can fool me, but you're wrong. Where's Devin? Give me my sister back now. I was speechless. I managed to mumble something like, Brianna, I love you more than anything in the world, and ran out. I had no idea what made Brianna believe in something so crazy, but I was sure I wouldn't be able to convince her otherwise. I had to tell my parents about all of this right away. When I called them up and started telling them, they first thought Brianna had been teasing me. They even laughed. But when I started crying my heart out as I was telling the things I read in her journal, they realized this was serious. Nothing I told them made any sense, but they started getting worried. They drove to the camp. Dad said, Devin, you wait here. We'll go for a walk with Brianna.
Manguan na
When
po
they
ka,
returned, they
kulit.
looked so upset. Apparently, Brianna had told them, too, that I wasn't the real Devin. Brianna kept saying, I knew you wouldn't believe me, but you will both apologize to me when you figure out this thing is not
Gamay lang mo hadin kay
Devin.
gamay
We
rin
got in
tubig
the
kung
car.
gibutang.
Everyone was quiet the whole ride home.
Uy, di asa
The
na
next
ha,
morning,
please.
my parents took Brianna to a psychiatrist. I was
Ganun
so
siya ko.
anxious as I waited for them to come back. We
Swiss,
figured that Brianna must have had
Swiss
some
miss.
kind of a mental disorder, but what was it? Why
Paano
did
di
she think
sa
I
anitan?
wasn't the real
13.
Devin? I was so curious to understand what was going on inside my sister's head. When they
Nanay kung basta
returned,
human og
both my
kaon.
parents looked really
Inom
sad.
na pud ko
My
ko
mom
ani
had
nani
been crying
kulit.
non-stop on the way back, and she could barely talk. After a while, my dad came
Wala
to my
akong
room
maiyak
and
po
told
tong
me
akong
what the doctor
kuan.
had said. Now
Akong
I'm going to tell you what my
kuan
dad told
katong
me and
brown
everything I
organic
found out
brown
about this on
coffee.
the internet. You
Brown
might not
rice
believe
coffee.
what I'm about to tell you, but unfortunately,
Kilawan
all
ako
of
to
it is
unsay lasa.
100% true. According to the doctor, Brianna has a rare psychiatric disorder. It's known as the imposter syndrome. For those of you who want to look it up, the medical term for it is Capgras delusion.
Butang nga
People
gatas.
who have this
Butang nga itong
disorder
gatas.
believe that a loved one has been kidnapped and replaced by an
Itong
identical
gatas.
imposter who's impersonating them. That's right. This is why Brianna thought I wasn't her twin sister. She believed somebody had kidnapped and replaced me with a lookalike. According to her, I'm not the real Devin. The real Devin is being held hostage in some unknown location. The person who's here is an imposter who looks just like her. I realize that all of this is hard to believe. It sounds really out there, but it is a real medical condition. You might be thinking, who do these people think their loved one is abducted by?
Ang taon,
Most common
patritis ang
response
taon.
is
Ganisod
aliens.
kayo.
The cause of this syndrome is still unknown, but for whatever
Wala
reason,
taong
it's more
kumusugo.
common
Pura
in
isa.
women. I read about a bunch of cases online. All of them were about female patients. For instance, a woman believed that her husband had been
Very
kidnapped
grand.
and replaced by an imposter. In another case, a woman was
Ang butang nga
convinced
gatas
that it
para.
was her dog that
Di
had
makuha
been
na itong
abducted
bukog.
and replaced. Of course, I feel awful for Brianna. There's
Pag
something
maligo na
about
itong
this that
bukog.
makes me even more sad. People with this disorder believe it is
Pero
the
labi ang
person
kuno
they love
gatas
the
basta ka ng
most that
kuan
has been
bugnaw. Pero
kidnapped.
kanang init
According
dahil
to
ko.
one theory, they are so afraid of losing that person that the brain reacts in this way.
Tangan
It
mo
means
gatas
that
ding.
my poor sister might
Uy,
have developed this
tangan mo
disorder
gatas
because
imo.
she
Dili
loves
po.
me too much.
Cambio mi
Is
no.
this a treatable
Hindi
condition?
mo gatas. Ako na
Unfortunately,
hinoon.
no. Talk therapy works to some extent, but in order to see any
Patong
results,
sila. Uy,
Brianna has to be in therapy for years. I'm
patong
still very
tilis tiguang.
hopeful. I'll do everything I can for Brianna to recover from this, and one day
Ingati
I'll
na
make
po.
her
Ano
believe
na ani
that
mga
I'm the real Devin.
magtabliya. Ano ta magduka mo inuman eh. Ang taawa, nagsawa na. Tung walay pan. Sige pangitag pan. Tadihan na anay pan. Di na pod.
Sama na umay.
Mingon din palit og pan. Yan na anay pan.
Ikaw lagi ko, mama. Saan ko mahal?
Ang lami ani god kaning pan. Gutangan og kuan. Kanang hotdog.
Kanang-
Nya ibudbud sa breadcrumbs. Yung itlog, iprito. Ang lami kay ito. Buhaton ako na para di na madaot. Kay sunod mga pila ka adlaw na may mag-order sa ako og cheese cupcake, maghimo ang ko. Yan na lang, may piso. Kaya mutunol na itong piso.
Where we scare because we care. Actually, we don't scare anymore. Now we're laugh power. Sorry. Every day on each of our state-of-the-art scare
Kita.
laugh floors are released.
Amit nagpad pa kung kukwa din mo, kung maghimo tag cake din. Himo og cake.
Sama na cake.
Ha?
Sama na cake.
Wala.
Chocolate. Banana. Ano pa?
Para ma kabalok magluto. Sa Milo na lang himo ang ala ewan siguro glasa, Milo, butang. Kaon na ding.
Busog naman ko.
Subukan na imong plato. Ana ibilin-bilin.
Alagi.
Mo gnahan ko ibilin-bilin yan na pagkaon dapat pagkaon huruton.
Alagi.
Pas bitaw sa kananan, yan ang itulyukan. Kinanglan hotdon gyud mo pagkaon kay di mo na hotdon bayaran mo dili mo hurot. Kay usik mo pagkaon.
Ate sa mga dato pwede nila bayaran. Sa dili.
Mo gani di ba di mahurot ngano pako ako butag daghan. Di ba di huroton. Mura ka nang ganun hangul ba? Nga pwede man mobalik unta. Pwede man mukuhag dugang.
Parents that love me.
Mga
I go to high
tanan.
school and I love animals. But one thing in my life is possibly nothing like anything you've ever experienced. My sister Amy. Amy was not normal. She never had been. She held a burning hatred for me from the moment I was born. My parents told me she once tried to put me into a washing machine and turn it on to see if it would hurt me. She called it an experiment. Thankfully, my parents intercepted her cruel antics and began to distance her from me since then.
Ngita pa oy.
Amy was cruel and scary, even to my
Ang
parents.
gid kini hayang.
Growing up, I could see how they fawned over me and cherished me.
Kami as batong sa bukid, no? Itong gitanong na ko, nagbunga na daw. Naluto na, nakaluto na sila. Dako siguro ito bunga ba, kaya tambok.
I once brought a little puppy home from the street and Amy became utterly enraged.
Milipay kung tanaw ka ng mga gulay itong tinanong ni Bon, na magbunga. Milipay ka mong tanaw. Kaya magpusla na yun.
And how unfair it was that they were allowing me to keep one. I
Hindi na ka
told her we
magpalit.
could share the puppy together. I was young, and I hoped that she would love me. I had
Yo,
no
kung kita
idea
dito
what
sa
she
bunga
truly
kay wapang
was.
ko kabalik
We
dito.
kept the puppy, Terrence,
Nang sulti
together.
ko sa akong tuan.
However,
Anak sa
wouldn't let me play
gagaw
with
na
him
ko.
or even
Na,
come near him.
nakaluto
Even
na
if
sila
I
dito.
cried and
Kung dalian ni
cried,
bunga,
Amy
oy.
would simply
Sila pa lang
laugh
to ka
cool
bulan
from
din,
the other
duha.
side of the locked door
Dali
while
nagbulak,
little Terrence would
nagkuan.
bark on. It was
Dali kay
torture.
nagbunga ba?
One day when
Murag
Amy
duha pa
was
to ka
in
bulan
school,
ba?
I broke the
Sukar
lock of her
pagtanong,
room
nagbunga
and
na.
stole Terrence. I
Tambok ko
just
lang
wanted
yung
to
tagot
play
kong
with him
gitamnan.
for a little
Napa ko
while.
gitanong
He
nga talong.
seemed so excited to be out of
Ako'y
that cramped
okra.
room too. His little tail wagging all around.
So, kabalo ko
So I
nagbunga na
happily
tong
went to
okra
our
o kuan
backyard with
talong.
him and a frisbee. I found his tracks leading away into the forest
Ang bato
behind
gay
their
mo dali.
house, but they went
Na ako'y
all the
gitanong
way
dire bato,
into the
magpagkatay.
dangerous, dark areas. I was forbidden from going in there. Dejected, I came home and told Amy and my parents that I lost Terrence. That's when
Ano
true
to?
hell was unleashed on me. Amy lost her mind. She began to wail loudly, uncontrollably. She screamed at me for breaking into her room and attacked me, trying to yank on my hair. My father pulled her back before she could reach me, and Amy swore that she was going to get me back for doing this to her. I cried and swore
No,
up and down that I didn't mean to lose Terrence. I loved him
Matum
too,
di ka
to make her
uban
suffer.
nga lugar,
She told me
adto
that
ka.
now she would make
Kuan.
me suffer.
Pag abot
I
mo
had
dito,
no way to
iswamtis
know
ka. Mahal ba yung bayad iswamtis?
Make your own camp fries with Cheese Whiz. Now in the new and improved taste.
Kanang tabo kag dagat. Na iswamtis ka dito. Dapat matanong ka ng naanay mga bakuna, di na iswamtis. Uban, mahadlok magpa-vaksin.
I think I was about 5 years old when I realized my mom was very rich. Before then, I thought that everyone lived in a huge house like me, with cooks and maids and a private driver. I guess you would say I lived the perfect life.
Kita kong
My mom
lukon-lukon.
ran a huge,
Ayaw, tani i-try
successful
sa taon na
company,
akong tiil.
and one day it would be mine. But before I go on, make sure you
Kita
like
namin,
and
kita diha
subscribe,
to bako lang
and
ayaw
hit the
gitam.
notification bell, and
Kay,
maybe you will
kinsa may lihok. Wala ba?
Na, pancit tambal.
Ay, gamo ah.
Butang mo.
Kuha na sa luwak. Aka nang sarap. Nausab akong plano. Ang lutoon tanan ko. Manok nga naay mushroom. Kanang adobo. Nausab akong plano. Gidugayan ko. Mutong gan noodles na lang ko. Kanang egg noodles. Gahapon, nagplano pong kuunta. Maglumpia. Itamad man ko kung gibalik sa rep. Gutom naman. Unta, silbasan